Millersville, Pennsylvania. 91.7 FM, The Ville.
This is a public service announcement for Students Against Drunk Driving. Imagine yourself at a party and you've been drinking with friends. And now you and your friends are ready to go for a ride.
You're driving along, truck tire. I can't stop! Help! There's a cliff! Oh my God, we're burning alive! No, I can't feel my legs! In comes the meat wagon! And the medic gets out and says, oh my God. New guy's in the corner puking his guts out.
So please, don't drive drunk. Call a cab, catch a bus, get a ride home with a friend, or just spend the night. 'Cause it's better to crash on your friend's couch than into a tree. This has been a public service announcement from Students Against Drunk Driving.
And now, on the pregame.
We got our usual Ian Roth sitting over there, staring at an M&M's wrapper at the moment.
I haven't had M&M's in about 15 years.
So what, you were like 5 last time you had M&M's?
Yeah, that's about right.
What kind of life have you been living if you haven't had M&M's?
A sad, deteriorating life.
The pregame with your hosts, Dan Zaleski and Kaylin Wifsko. Your number one source to turn up to on a Friday night on WIXQ.
WIXQ is owned by Millersville University and operated by the students as an extracurricular activity. The opinions expressed on air are those of the DJs and do not reflect the views of WIXQ or its staff. As always, keep it locked to your number one music source, WIXQ 91.7 FM, The Ville.
The TV shines like a blue-eyed shrink. She tells me what to think when I don't want to think. Corpse on the carpet, dead man on the floor. Come on, Lazarus, come out of that door. Corpse on the carpet, dead man on the floor. Come on, Lazarus, come out of that door. We all come from somewhere. We all come from somewhere. We all come from somewhere. We all come from
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. WXQ 91.7 FM. My name is Tiger Sprout, and you're listening to What is Savage. Latest story out there, I'm sure everybody knows about it. Matt Lauer being fired by the Today Show for inappropriate no-nos going on in his office, sexual harassment to female employees. So Frank, what's your response?
I mean, I just think it's a total shame. I mean, I kind of grew up with seeing him in my house. I mean, we never really watched the Today Show all that often, but I do remember him being on the TV sometimes, so it's kind of a shame seeing him go like that. I mean, I hope for the best for him, but I mean, I think, I know they've said before, like, it was kind of a bit late that they did this. Like, it should have happened already. But, I mean, I don't know what to say else.
I gotta say, I thought Matt Lauer's a pretty cool dude, pretty chill.
Yeah.
You know, for what you've seen on your TV screen, but I don't know. He's offering an apology, sorrow and regret for what he's done, but I mean, the damage has already been done.
That's right.
His wife and him have been living separate lives for years, and Matt Lauer's wife is leaving New York, the home of her home there in New York, following the sexual misconduct. You know, it's, again, a shame. It really is.
It is.
You know, you're working for Today's Show. How can you get any better than that?
Yeah.
Probably making a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because of something like this, you're going to see other stations, other news media platforms, they're going to be looking in on their employees because you never know nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the allegations are not going to stop for a while. I think they're going to keep on coming.
So I think what's going to happen is you're going to, especially in the sports industry, ESPN, Fox Sports 1, I think somebody's going to be looking in on this stuff and would be surprised if something comes out of that. And you know what? That's going to be opening positions. And guess who's going to be coming in, knocking on the door for those positions?
Me. No,
because
not me.
You know nothing of sports.
That's right. I know some things, but I don't know a whole lot.
So I'll be knocking on the door and I'll say, hey, Fox Sport 1, hey, ESPN, you need a news anchor? I'm there. That's why I'm doing the show. So I don't know. It's a shame. It really is.
It really is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back later on with some sports. Maybe Frank, you can give some insight.
Hopefully.
That's what we can all hope for. So, we're going to hit our country section of the show, and we thank you again for tuning in to our last show of the semester, the season finale of What a Savage, here in WIXQ.
Well, I come from a little bitty homegrown small town. Smoky Mountains, nice place to hang around. Moonshine, that's where they make it. Put it in a jug, makes you wanna get naked. But I jumped on a Greyhound bus one night and took it all the way to the end of the line. Stepped out in the sun when my feet hit the sand. What a long, strange trip. I spent my whole life running around. Still let the wind kind of blow me around. Well, I dropped a note in a bottle to a long-legged model, and I traded it in for a whole nother world, a pirate flag and an island girl. Well, my friends back home think I've gone and lost my mind. Take a sip of rum and you really wouldn't know why. Jolly Roger flying on a picnic table, blender in the kitchen, willing and able. Don't know what makes you say what the hell, but when the salt air catches a hold of that sail, something about it makes her just wanna dance, and she loves to dance. I spend my whole life running around. Still let the wind kind of blow me around. Well, I dropped a note in a bottle to a long-legged model, and I traded it in for a whole nother world, a pirate flag and an island girl. a shooting stars. I might spend my whole life running around. Still let the wind kind of blow me around. I dropped a note in a bottle to a long-legged model, and I traded it in for a whole nother world, a pirate flag and an island girl. 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 A pirate flag and an island girl.
Lost my job, came home mad, got a hug and a kiss, and that's too bad. She said, I can go to work until you find another job. I thought, I like the sound of that. Watch TV and take long naps. Go from a hard-working dad to being Mr. Mom. Well, papers mailed in a Maytag dryer. Crayons go up one drawer higher. Rewind Barney for the 15th time. Breakfast 6, naps at 9. There's bubble gum in the baby's hair. Sweet potatoes in my lazy chair. Been crazy all day long, and it's only Monday, Mr. Mom. Football, soccer, and ballet, squeezing scouts and PTA, and there's that shopping list she left that's 7 pages long. How much smoke can one stove make? The kids won't eat my charcoal cake. It's more than any man can take, being Mr. Mom. Well, papers mailed in a Maytag dryer. Crayons go up one drawer higher. Rewind Barney for the 16th time. Breakfast 6, naps at 9. There's bubble gum in the baby's hair. Sweet potatoes in my lazy chair. Been crazy all day long, and it's only Monday, Mr. Mom. Woo! Before I fall in bed tonight, if the dog didn't eat the classifieds, I'm gonna look just one more time. 'Cause papers mailed in a Maytag dryer. Crayons go up one drawer higher. Rewind Barney for the 18th time. Breakfast 6, naps at 9. There's bubble gum in the baby's hair. Sweet potatoes in my lazy chair. Been crazy all day long. Oh, been crazy all day long, and it's only Monday, Mr. Mom. Oh, Mr. Mom. Balancing checkbooks, juggling bills. Thought there was nothing to it. Baby, now I know how you feel. What I don't know is how you do it. Oh. Honey, you're my hero.
There's a place in your heart
nobody's been. Take me there. Things nobody knows, not even your friends. Take me there. Tell me about your mama, your daddy, your hometown. Show me around. I wanna see it all. Don't leave anything out. I wanna know everything about you. Then, and I wanna go down every road you've been, where your hopes and dreams and wishes live, where you keep the rest of your life hid. I wanna know the girl behind that pretty stare. Take me there. Your first real kiss, your first true love. You were scared. Show me where you learned about life. Spend your summer nights without a care. Take me there. I wanna roll down Main Street, the back roads, like you did when you were a kid. What made you who you are? Tell me what your story is. I wanna know everything about you. Then, and I wanna go down every road you've been, where your hopes and dreams and wishes live, where you keep the rest of your life in. I wanna know the girl behind that pretty stare. Take me I wanna know everything about you. Yeah, everything about you, baby. I wanna go down every road you've been, where your hopes and dreams and wishes live, where you keep the rest of your life hid. I wanna know the girl behind that pretty stare. Take me, take me, take me
Fourth Wall Comics in the Manor Shopping Center carries a variety of hobby materials ranging from collectible card games to tabletop games, and of course comics.
For more information, please call 717-208-3524 or go online and visit www.fourthwallcomics.com. Again, that is www.wallcomics.com. Fourth Wall Comics. Games, toys, and more.
You're in for surprise. You're in for a
The Snapper. Since 1925, Millersville University's principal source for news, sports, entertainment, and more. Don't forget to pick up a free copy of The Snapper every week to keep on top of the latest events on campus and the rest of the world.
WIXQ would like to thank The Snapper for supporting great college radio. Be sure to check out The Snapper or their website, thesnapper.com.
The Snapper!
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing. But not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this is the reality in our country, but it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. This food is then provided to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about using your imagination, learning, and having fun. These children shouldn't have to miss out on simply being a kid because they're hungry. To find out how you can help end childhood hunger in your community, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here on What is Savage. My name is Tiger Sprout. I'm going to put it out there now. We're looking for it. The PA Super Bowl, it's going to happen. The Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers. I've called it a couple of weeks ago, a couple months ago. It's going to happen. We're going to see the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles go all the way. They are the top 2 teams in their conferences. Philadelphia leading the NFC and Pittsburgh with the AFC. It's ultimately going to come down to Week 15 for the Pittsburgh Steelers facing the, New England Patriots, the dynasty of the 2000s. And I think it's going to be a tough matchup, but it's in Pittsburgh. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, even though they've been very inconsistent throughout this whole season. I'll put it out there now. If it comes down to Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, I'm giving it to Philadelphia. They're winning that game. They're winning the Super Bowl because they've been the most consistent team throughout the season. They have the complete defense. Carson Wentz, MVP type of caliber. He's been putting numbers up on the field. Alshon Jeffrey, probably the greatest asset that Philadelphia's brought to their offense for Carson Wentz because he needed weapons. That's what he really needed last year, not dropsies, Nelson Aguilar. So I'm giving it to them. LeGarrette Blount was a good signing. Jay Ajayi was a good trade. It's working out for Philadelphia. They got everything rolling and clicking. Juju Smith-Schuster leading the way for the Pittsburgh Steelers with the rookie class, making an impact. Martavis Bryant may be upset about that, but if you're getting that, 7th ring, you're getting a ring in general, you should be pretty happy. It doesn't care what position, doesn't matter what position you are, and you shouldn't care where you fit in with the system if you're making an impact on the team in general. Be lucky enough that you're part of the 53-man roster. Ben Roethlisberger not having a great season. I was expecting a lot more, just like I have the last couple seasons, and he's been putting up numbers. But still, Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell leading their positions in the league by yardage. And they've been doing a great job of that. Just imagine if Big Ben was having greater numbers himself. This would be a dominant team, and I would give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to facing the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl because their defense has been putting up work as well. They've been clicking. So we've seen the Washington Redskins, Dallas Cowboys Thursday night action. Dallas Cowboys win 38-14. Kirk Cousins having a great passing game, I would say. Besides the interceptions, he's been getting things going for them. Alfred Morris having a great rushing game. He's been filling in the shoes for Ezekiel Elliott before he comes back from suspension. Games going on today. We have the Minnesota Vikings at the Atlanta Falcons. I'm getting into the Vikings. They've been on fire. That's all I got to say about that one. New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. Patriots, plain and simple. Anybody expecting anything different? Not really. San Francisco and Chicago there at Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. I'm giving it to San Francisco because Jimmy G is finally getting the start. Jimmy Garoppolo coming in to get the start for the San Francisco 49ers, proving why he should be getting a max contract going into the offseason for San Fran. Tampa Bay at Green Bay. Brett Hundley showing up against Pittsburgh has been very scary. I'm giving it to Green Bay in Lambeau Field. And Tampa Bay, I don't know. Jameis Winston, I was expecting a lot better this year. I drafted him as a fantasy quarterback. Really got screwed over in that one. Glad I made a trade to get Russell Wilson while I could have. Houston at Tennessee. Again, I was expecting big things with Marcus Mariota as well. He has not been showing up consistent-wise, and I'm giving it to Tennessee. Benefit of the doubt right here, just because Tom Savage is Tom Savage. Deshaun Watson, if he would have still been healthy playing this game today, I would have given it to Houston. But I don't know. Got to give it to Tennessee today. Denver Broncos at the Miami Dolphins. Denver has been a dumpster fire this year. You've gone through three quarterbacks. I don't know. I can't think of anything positive out of that. They are taking the L today. I don't care who's starting quarterback for Miami, but Denver's taking the L today. Kansas City at the New York Jets. Josh McCown, a suitable quarterback there in New York. KC have been going downhill. I'm still giving it to KC. Alex Smith, you'll be seeing that bench in the second half. Good luck. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. Sorry, did I say Jacksonville? I mean Saxonville, because they get the number 1 defense in the league. I'm giving this to Jacksonville. The Jaguars have been phenomenal. Besides their quarterback, Blake Bortles, phenomenal there on the field. I'm giving it to them. They're going to be making a scary push in the playoffs. Detroit at Baltimore. I'm giving it to Detroit. Matthew Stafford, the money man, the franchise quarterback there in Detroit. I'm giving it to him. He's going to be putting up numbers today against the Baltimore defense. Cleveland Browns at the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers are going to win this game today. Chargers are also going to be the 6th seed going into the playoffs this year. They're going to be winning out. New York Giants, who are starting Geno Smith instead of Eli Manning against the Oakland Raiders. Sorry, Geno, you'll be taking the L as well, because Oakland is going to be getting the W today. They're in Oakland Coliseum. They're in Oakland, California. The black hole is going to be swarming up Geno. And Geno, you'll be seeing the bench because Eli Manning is going to be coming back in. Along with that, we got the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints having a rough bump in the road last week against the Rams. And I'm going to give them the win. I think New Orleans is going to have all the pieces clicking and put together today. They're going to be taking that close matchup there in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Also have the Los Angeles Rams at Arizona. Arizona, I'm sorry, but I'm giving this to LA. LA has been pretty phenomenal there with their defense. Jared Goff has been having a great season with his second year tenure there with the Rams. Todd Gurley is going to be having a pretty great game there rushing the ball. And if Robert Woods was in this game, I would say they'd putting up some touchdowns. But with him not playing, they're going to have to be making some plays out there on the field with Jared Goff. And Sunday Night Football, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at Seattle. I'm giving this to Philadelphia. Again, on fire. They're going to be 11-1 going into next week, and they'll be clinching a playoff spot tonight. And Pittsburgh at Cincinnati, Monday Night Football. It's going to be Pittsburgh's game to win. They need to win this game against Cincinnati. Cincinnati, I think, is going to be having a lot of impact on defense in the first half, I'll say. But in the second half, things are going to be clicking there in Pittsburgh, and they'll be running all over those Cincinnati Bengals. So again, ladies and gentlemen, get ready because we're going to see the first ever Pennsylvania Super Bowl this year. It's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm calling it. Frank, you heard me right here. It's going to be those two teams. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening in on the NFL segment of our show. And we are going to be going to a little more music, and we'll be coming back with some more topics. So thank you again for tuning in here at WIXQ.
When I first saw you, I saw love. And the first time you touched me, I felt love. And after all this time, you're still the one I love. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. we might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Still, you're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. Ain't nothing better. We beat the odds together. I'm glad we didn't listen. Look at what we would be missing. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Still, you're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. You're still the one. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. Oh yeah, you're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. I'm so glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
You didn't have to wake up, even up all night, lying there in bed listening to his newborn baby cry. He makes a pot of coffee and splashes water on his face. His wife gives him a kiss and says it's gonna be okay. It won't be like this for long. One day we'll look back laughing at the week we brought her home. This phase is gonna fly by, so baby just hold on. It won't be like this for long. 4 years later, about 4:30, she's crawling in their bed. And when he drops her off at preschool, she's clinging to his leg. The teacher peels her off for him. He says, what can I do? She says, now don't you worry, this'll only last a week or two. It won't be like this for long. One day soon you'll drop her off and she won't even know you're gone. This phase is gonna fly by if you can just hold on. It won't be like this for long. Jezebel. But right now she's up and crying, and the truth is that he don't mind, as he kisses her goodnight and she says her prayers. He lays down there beside her till her eyes are finally closed, and just watching her it breaks his heart, 'cause he already knows it won't be like this for long. One day soon that little girl is gonna be all grown up and gone, and his face is gonna fly by, so he's trying to hold on, 'cause there won't be like this for long. It won't be like this for long.
Preacher said he died too young. Over there, they told him that gun for Uncle Sam and our freedom. Mom and Dad dressed in black, they folded up that flag, handed it to Dad and started praying. Yeah, and he went out, 21 guns blazing, and that's one hell of a name. That's the only way to go, fighting the good fight till the good Lord calls you home. So beware, my friend, till I see you again. Yeah, this is our last goodbye. It's a hell of a day, man. Doctor said he ain't got long. He just smiled and said, bring it on. Well, if you think I'm scared, you got me all wrong. No, a little cancer can't break me. My heart's rhyming, I believe. We all hit our knees and started praying. Lord, he never gave up. Said the good Lord's waiting, and that's for hell of a name. That's the only way
Do you suffer from severe lack of theater? Then try Cinemard. Side effects may include auditioning, directing, playwriting, or stage managing. Take every third Tuesday of the month.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take every first Wednesday of the month.
At 9:15 p.m. in Dutcher Hall's Studio Theater. For anyone experiencing side effects for more than 4 years, please contact an agent. And remember to check the call board for more opportunities. Join Cinemard. It's dramatic spelled backwards.
How do you like your donuts? With sprinkles? Coconut topping? What about apple pie filling or bacon? That's right, bacon. At Sugar on Top, bacon and donuts go together like peanut butter and jelly, which is also one of their signature donuts, along with Fluffernutter, chocolate-covered pretzel, and many more. Sugar on Top offers a gourmet donut experience right in Millersville with a variety of toppings and donut combinations. Located at 126 North George Street, they are open Tuesday through Sunday from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. or until they sell out. They can be reached at 717-925-6246. Sugar on Top, where gourmet donuts meet hungry stomachs.
Hi, this is Adam from Rivers of Nile, and you're listening to WIXQ 91.7 The Ville, your number one source for music.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. Despite words in my head, scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, 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 no, no. Yeah, 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 no, no. It's not like you didn't know that. I said I love you and I swear I still do. And it must have been so bad, 'cause living with me must have damn near killed you. And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. Despite words in my head, scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, 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 no, no. 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 Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. Despite words in my head, scream,
It's down to this. I've got to make this life make sense. Can anyone tell what I've done? I miss the life, I miss the colors of the world. Can anyone tell where I am? 'Cause now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines into the darkest place. I'm so far down, away from the sun again, away from the sun again. I'm over this. I'm tired of living in the dark. Can anyone see me down here? The feeling's gone. There's nothing left to lift me up back into the world I know. Now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines into the darkest place. I'm so far down, away from the sun that shines to light the way for me to find my way back into the arms that care about the ones like me. I'm so far down, away from the sun again. Oh no, it's down to this. I've got to make this life make sense, and now I can't tell what I've done. And now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines to light the way for me. Now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines into the darkest place. I'm so far down, away from the sun that shines to light the way for me to find my way back into the arms that care about the ones like me. I'm so far down, away from the sun again. Oh no, yeah, I'm from town, and I just broke down, spitting out smoke on the side of the road. I'm out here alone, just trying to get home, to tell you I was wrong, but you already know. Believe me, you won't stop at nothing to see you, so I've started running. All that I'm after is a life full of laughter, as long as I'm laughing with you. And I'm thinking that all that still matters is love ever after the life we've been through. 'Cause I know there's no life after you. We talked, the night that I walked burns like an iron in the back of my mind. I must have been high, to say you and I weren't meant to be and just wasting my time. Oh, why did I ever doubt you? You know I would die here without you. All that I'm after is a life full of laughter. As long as I'm laughing with you, I'm thinking that all that still matters is love ever after. After the life we've been through, 'cause I know there's no life after you. And I, right or wrong, there's no other one. After this time has been alone, it's hard to believe that a man with sight could be so blind. Thinking about the better times must have been out of my mind. So I'm running back to tell you all that I'm after is a life full of laughter. Without you, God knows what I'd do. Yeah, all that I'm after is a life full of laughter. As long as I'm laughing with you, I'm thinking that all that still matters is love ever after. After the life we've been through, yeah, I know there's no life after you. There's no life after you. There's no life after you. No, there's no life after you. There's no life after you. No, there's no life after you. There's no life after you. No, there's no life after you. Yeah.